Hello, good evening. Welcome to D&D with Shitlords Ixalan campaign. As always, we have our usual party. Shady, playing Weimar as always.
Yellow.
Inquisitor playing Glyn.
Yes.
Sanguine playing more grim Dino Slayer as he's becoming to be known.
Evening all. I will eat them all.
Even in all, I will eat
Chiron.
them all.
Played by Punisher.
Hello.
The local village idiot, Revello, played by Isaac.
He's not wrong.
Hi.
And the druid, Icy, playing Alexandra.
Hello.
It's been a couple weeks, so a quick update. The party woke up after a long night of... Well, the day before was fraught with danger as they went to a hunting camp, which was way long ago. Had victory there, had to sleep. A team of vampiric assassins attempted to kill them. Morgan's well on his way to earning the title Vampire Slayer as well. And they tracked them down to their camp, which was nearby a temple that, through local guides, was said to be the Temple of the Chosen, with which most of this party are known as the Chosen of Ixalan to the locals. They entered the temple, met a few of the locals, butchered the men of the ladies half to death, and then pack of Ferocidons. Our druid had a near-death experience, but everything went well as the Ferocidons were defeated. We will now join the party that has taken a bit of a siesta to recuperate after what was truly a very harrowing fight. Now, most of you are in fact sort of resting at the moment. Alex and Grim, you hear a ruckus coming from the entrance of the temple. It wakes you two up, the others are still a little dozy.
If I stay asleep, will I get the benefits of a long rest?
It's only an hour long.
Damn it.
Well, didn't we already do this, or is this a new one?
It's the old one. I'm just putting it into the recorded canon.
Okay. So, I get up, I grab two corpses, and I move towards the door.
Mm-hmm.
Alex kind of stumbles on her feet and follows as well because everybody is resting, so...
Yep. You guys go out and, well, you find Revello being chased by a bunch of Saurians. As I said, this was handled off of recording, unfortunately. The rest of you hear a loud roar that all of you immediately recognize as the roar of a Feroston. Waking Weimar up at least.
Weimar just sort of immediately grabs his staff and is on guard. He sort of smacks Glenn in the leg with the staff just to wake him up.
Oh, what the f...
We've got a dino.
Fine, you go first.
Chiron rolls over. 5 more minutes, Mom.
I head towards the sound of the dino.
Yeah. When you get to the door, you see a blue Ferocidon, Grim, Revello, and Revello's raptor mount, Alexander, coming in. Alexander and Revello look extremely injured. Alexander especially.
His little
Grim is
faces.
carrying several corpses again.
Mhm.
The Ferocidon sees Weimar and waves.
Weimar just looks stunned. And I can't heal. So, and looks at Revello and says, "What happened to you?
The Ferocidon
Did you
looks
get
badly
drunk
damaged.
again?"
No,
No.
Alexander and Revello.
Oh, well, they're fine.
Long story.
Walk it off, son. You'll be no great.
Yeah.
You'll be no great warrior if you just laying on the job all day.
Shut up.
I don't think he'll be one either way, to be honest.
Oh, I see how it is.
And I toss corpses into the room. I'm grabbing more of these. And I walk off to grab more.
Also,
of the
I want
What's
to
with
say
what's with him and bodies? He's not very respectful of the dead, is he? Remind me not to die.
It's very respectful of the dead. They make you money.
I'm respectful of the dead I know. These bastards, they're checking for traps.
I want to say one thing to Eeyore, and that is, do you notice that nobody cares about the blue Ferocidon?
It waved at me,
Nobody.
so
Yes.
I kind of know.
Yeah, I know,
It's
but
not
he
coming
was
in and
like,
biting
oh,
me. So
he was expecting
Weimar's
everybody
not
to have a
being attacked
reaction.
by it. Weimar's
He
not being
expected
attacked
everybody
by
to
it, so-
react like, "Oh my god!" and nah.
Yeah, come on. I'm supposed to roll with it.
And
Yeah,
again,
you
I
got-
say, it would have been one thing if I looked like I was trying to kill it. I think that they know Grim well enough now. If he's walking in with it like, fuck it.
I will say this: Weimar is looking around, wondering where. Shoot, what's this character's name? I'm sorry.
Raw?
No, the druid.
Alexandra.
Alexandra. Okay, I was about to say Faye.
Uh,
He's looking around and asks Grim where Faye went. Or, God damn it, Alexandra went.
Points at the Ferocidon, hurls another corpse
Ferocidon.
into the room.
Ferocidon waves again.
Okay. Weimar climbs up
unlike
onto her
the
back.
previous chamber that was very well lit, this one maybe has a couple of torches, more Grim, and there is nothing really being triggered. The bodies are sort of bouncing along the rubble. And now that you guys have sort of fully gotten your bearings and somewhat recovered from that thrashing you received from the Ferocidons, you'll notice that this looks like a large main, like it's essentially the main religious chamber of this temple.
I keep throwing bodies in at different angles.
Mm-hmm. At the far end, there is a elevated section with a stone altar that is cracked, covered in a light moss. Well, more of a fungus than a moss. And Weimar, you were looking around, and Grim, you were tossing bodies. So
Weimar's
that's
climbed up
perception
on
check
Icy's
for you two at least.
Okay.
I guess the height advantage helps.
Oh yeah, this is not gonna tell me shit. I don't see anything. I'm just throwing corpses.
Yeah, you're too
Splat,
distracted
splat.
tossing corpses.
Perception is 12.
Uh,
Or no, wait,
12.
11. Sorry, 11.
Ooh, 11. Alright. You really can't see anything at the far door, and from your point of view, it looks like you've hit a dead end already.
Question. I've been casting it at will. Can I continue casting light at will because I do not have a
Light's a cantrip, if I remember correctly.
It is.
it's a cantrip, but it does have material, and I don't have a focus. Although, seeing as I'm an Askamar,
Mm.
I'm
Does the
pretty
relevant
sure it
page
says
say
without.
cast light at will?
huh?
Does the relevant page say cast light at will? With which I'm checking right now. If it does, you don't require it.
I'm pretty sure it does, considering that's how tieflings roll.
Besides which, it's not. They don't consume the component unless they say they do. Like if they have a GP cost.
Yeah. It says you simply know it,
Yeah.
with charisma being the spell casting, but that doesn't really matter because it's just a cantrip. Just gotta check.
If
I'm
you've ever
asking you-
cast it, you can still cast it.
Yeah, that should be the way it's rolled out.
Mm-hmm.
Asking the DM's final ruling.
You, during your training, managed to pick up a piece of phosphorus moss, as in way before the campaign. So yes, and add that to your sheet just to track. It doesn't consume it. It's just you sort of extract the magical light from the phosphorescent
Yeah, I gotcha.
the moss and apply it to whatever system, adding in your own magical energy.
Okay.
So as long as the moss isn't destroyed, yes, you can cast it at will.
So, would I have noticed that there's a dark area in the room with a 11?
The far end of the room is darker than your current location, but that's more down to the fact that you've set up a fire or a sort of pseudo campsite over here at
Okay.
this end. But yes, it's at the very least all dim light except for where there is the little fire and any glowing corpses that are in the room.
All right. Glenn will take a moment in the middle of Grimm's corpse throwing and say, "Come here, little man.
Yep.
Little tough man. Don't take that as any sort of denigration. You're great. You're a slayer of beasts. But I need to do something rather important." And then
Okay.
he'll go and I'm guessing Alexandra's still in her Ferocidon form.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He'll walk up to the Ferocidon and go, "Yes, you're scary and
She just
Just
tilts her
sta-
head like, what the fuck are you trying to say? You can talk.
stay like you. But come here, please." And he'll bring
Weimer's
them
still on the ground.
bring them all together and they're just like, "All right, give me one quick second here. This'll aid us in a little bit of time here." And he will spend 6 seconds, rip off a strip of his own tunic, and flip his holy symbol, and cast Aid on Alexandra, Morgrim, and myself.
Okay.
What that does is it temporarily gives you 5 more hit points and increases your maximum by 5 for 8 hours.
Okay.
Holy crap.
5 temporary hit points, or the actual hit points?
They're actual hit points. It increases your maximum and gives you an additional 5.
Maximum
Go
and
for
current.
5, then.
So look. So if I have 97, it becomes
You'll have 102.
102.
That it affects you in all forms you take, too.
Oh,
Question:
nice. So I'll
Is there a
have to
visual effect to Icy's character?
Frostons have 60 feet of dark vision and 30 feet of blind sight.
No, that's not what I meant. I mean, to when Glenn casts his thing, does it have a
Magic.
visual?
because he's
Does
on
it,
top
like,
of her.
does it show?
Spark they light up
visibly?
magic.
Of course, there's a little bit of a light,
Yeah.
and a little bit of flash of magical energy being expended.
Okay, I'm just wondering if there's sort of a glowy swirl around Alexandra.
Don't. I just now, fucking hell. Because of how you just said that, I have this image in my head of a Ferocidon striking a fucking magical girl pose. With the short little hands.
Vogue. Oh no.
Yeah, looking around, I see with your superior vision in this form, you're able to just about make up a door just to the right of the altar at the far end.
Okay. It's very hard to communicate as a Ferocidon, so I kind of look at Revello.
Yeah.
And she says, "Hey, can you tell there's a door to the right near the altar there?"
Can
One moment, be right back.
Can I, Elon? Can I?
Yeah, you
I
understand,
think she's asking you to
Saurian.
tell the others. She's asking you to tell the others.
You can translate Saurian into common.
Okay. Do you guys see a door over there? To the right?
Well,
Over there.
they can't see it, but it's there. I can see it.
Can you make out a door?
Sorry about that towel delivery.
Weimar casts light on a dart and throws it in the direction. He's saying,
Okay. Just for comedy's sake, just a quick little roll to hit.
Roll to hit.
okay, give me a sec. Yeah, comedy's sake, that's a natural one.
It rolls back around and hits you square in the forehead.
There's a sudden
Okay.
wind.
It falls on your foot.
Pling, pling,
Someone
pling.
catches it in the dark and throws it back in your face.
There's another monk here.
Roll damage on the dart.
Oh,
Damage.
don't roll high. Don't roll high.
What was the dart's?
Kill Revello.
1d4 plus
1d4. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
don't kill
God.
me.
Oh god, because he's on top of Alex, he's going to hit Alex.
Wrong, Alex.
3 plus 4, I guess.
Okay. 2.
Okay, let me say it differently. He's going to hit the fucking thing that he's on top of. aka Alexandra.
Yeah, you whip back to try and throw a glowing dart, and your hand slips as you release it, and it hits true into the blue Ferocidon. Alex takes 7 damage.
How much?
7.
Jesus Christ, well there goes the bonus Glim game.
Remember, it is for 8 hours, and it affects your maximum.
I know, but still, it's now down to even less than she had. Just by
Weimar gets off.
transferring.
Weimar gets off and just puts his hands up and pushes air and slowly backs away like, I'm sorry, don't eat me.
She She just turns at him and stares, and then she just shakes her head like, oh.
My dart's still stuck in you, by the way, glowing.
Yeah, she can feel it. She's like, fucking acupuncture.
I think someone's gonna have to pull that thing out.
Yes, please. Why don't you do it?
Alec
Okay.
is
Smartass.
checking Chiron
Wait,
until he
good
wakes
question.
up.
Did
Hold on.
Grim see that?
Punisher's trying to say something.
Yeah, you're well within vision range. Pun?
I said at this point, Alakazam starts pecking Chiron until he wakes up.
Grim just kind of stumps over. Sorry about this. Pulls out the dart.
Are you making any attempt to be nice and careful about it?
Yeah, I'm not kicking her over to pull out my javelin like I was with vampires.
Okay. Alright, you're able to get it out without causing the blue frost on any more pain. Well, actual damage, but I see.
Yes.
Just think about having a medieval armor-piercing dart pulled out of your side.
Think of it more of
Well-
a kunai.
I'm going to assume that her thick, leathery skin might help make it less bad, so...
Made it less bad going in. Coming out,
It's gonna make it worse.
sticking it there a bit more. So yeah, it's
What is
not
this
nice.
thing, barbed?
No, it's nice and smooth, but the thick leathery skin is sort of caught around it.
Yeah, I
So-
don't think that's how it works, but okay.
As Grim takes it out, and Weimar's watching the whole thing, he basically points over to the direction that Revello said the door was and says, "Throw it over there while it still has light on it." He just says, "Throw it over there."
Throw it over there.
Just so to say, after Grim tosses it, hopefully not into her again, she just the little hands kind of reach out and kind of pat Grim on the head like, "Thank you."
Well,
What messes up, Grim?
if Grim's gonna throw it, roll your d20.
17
Roll it.
to hit.
17 to hit.
17.
At
You
least
managed
it's
to
not
get
Alex
it.
again. God damn it.
You managed to get it across the room, but it doesn't quite stick into the door. It sort of just bounces across the door frame that is now quite easily visible and just stumbles to the ground right in front of it, making the door quite easily visible.
Huh. I think there is a door.
I
Good
shrug.
job.
Glenn, track it. I'll grab the corpses.
Why do you need
Standard breach and clear.
Yeah.
breach formation? 2 men on each side.
Well, both of those, ironically, are 10s. So the checking for traps is a 17, and the lockpick is a 12.
You're easily capable of knowing by the decrepancy of the door that there is no traps on it, and again, the door is so decrepit upon closer inspection that the moment you start checking it, it basically just opens for you.
That was horrible.
When it opens, the interior is complete. Well, the light from the dart is somewhat getting in. It's somewhat shrouded by the fact that you all sort of huddled around it, or at least Glenn. But you can tell that it is an old room, and you're guessing based on your past with religious organizations and its position in this temple, that this was probably the quarters or office of a religious official at one point.
He'll shrug and start looking around the place, investigate to see if there's any valuables in here.
Of course.
Okay.
Well,
And Grim walks up with the corpse. Give it a shine.
oh, to me?
He would be walking up to Glenn.
Glenn's already inside. Easy. He
That's,
just
I have
that's
to-
investi-
God
I
damn
have
it,
a
Glenn, you know
question.
how we're doing this.
I have a question. How big is this door?
It's normal human size. You're guessing based on your current form that you'd be able to fit in, but you'd obviously take a bit longer due to the increased length of the creature rather than outright height.
I just see this
Okay.
big giant dinosaur trying to wiggle its way into the door.
Well, she
Take a bigger one.
probably will be waiting until everybody, if everybody's going to go in, like after everybody went in, then wiggle herself through the door to get in.
So since Glenn's already walked in,
I heard
Grim-
Revello going in. Let's just handle this quite quick.
okay.
Are you taking Alexander with you?
No, I'll string him to something outside of the
Okay.
door. Not
Well,
actually
say
outside.
goodbye to Alexander, Dan. I think
Not-
he's going to be eaten.
Not actually outside, but inside.
Well, even inside, I think.
In this chamber is probably what you mean.
Yes.
You find a rock. That's a dex check. Well,
Yeah, dexterity to
Yeah.
tie a rope to a rock. Neat.
I'm just
It's
adjudicating
rope use check
the proper
earlier.
check. And it's a simple investigation for you, Glenn.
14.
Easily
Yes.
capable of it. You've done this so many times before. Quite literally, you barely even had to roll.
16.
There's a few tattered robes that look similar to Revello's tunic, except the art and precise coloring is a little off, partially due to age and partially due to the fact of how old they are. They look like you touch them, they'll just fall apart. Stones, an old desk. Within it, upon closer inspection, you honestly believe that this office or quarters hasn't been occupied in at least 1,000 years.
So I hold the corpse out to Weimar, give it a shine, pull out Grimtooth, down a flask of Grimtooth.
I pick up my dart and stick it in the corpse.
Works.
Goes well enough, and I wing it into the room.
Splat.
Yeah, with more light available, you notice that in addition to the desk, there's a small decrepit bed. It's falling apart. A few bookshelves. Again, the books, they're thousands of years old. Scrolls as well. But one of the scrolls looks like it's somewhat well maintained.
I snag it.
Okay, you're familiar with the type of scroll, and you can tell by the fact that it survived 1,000 years that it is something of interest, but let's do a religion check because you're a cleric.
Can I help him with that? Given my upbringing?
17.
Never mind.
You can tell that it is of arcane origin, and you're guessing that it is either an illusion or a conjuration spell within it.
Okay. I'll walk. First of all, I'm gonna take another look around just to make sure I didn't miss anything.
You're truly believing that that's the only thing worth less than half a copper piece in here.
Okay.
I mean, worth
Wait,
more than half.
worth less than half a copper? That is a cheap fucking
No.
magic scroll.
No. Everything else, by your estimate, would barely make you a gold piece. If you took everything out of the room.
Glenn will
If that.
walk up to the corpse, pluck out the dagger, and then walk out of the room, just kind of flipping the dagger around in his hand, catching it, and then giving it, just handing it back to Weimar as he walks out. And he's going to walk over to Chiron.
Yes.
Yeah,
By the way, if Glyn is passing Alex, then she will kind of like dodges away, like, no, not a dagger.
Yeah, it's actually the very same dart. As he walks past, you do notice the blood on the tip, and of course you react just as you did.
While all of this is going on, or I mean, I guess after Glenn passes with the dart, Weimar's just going to go up to the altar and inspect it.
Mhm.
But finish Glenn and Chiron's thing first.
Yeah.
Glenn will just hand the scroll over to Chiron and say, I couldn't make heads or tails of this. You can probably have a little bit more success than me.
I'll have a look at it.
That is an Arcana check for you, with advantage.
$25.
You're immediately well aware that it's a grease scroll.
Ooh. It's a spell scroll.
Jake heard grease and got excited.
Apparently.
Level 1 conjuration spell.
It's a spell scroll, not a page from a spell book.
Mm-hmm. You can copy it down later.
Yeah.
Okay, Weimar's looking at the altar. That is a investigation check.
Okay. God damn it. I used a different D20 too.
How bad?
Total of 6.
It's a religious altar. It's incredibly cracked. The top is rough, and you notice nothing else about the elevated area, or at least you believe you do.
Okay.
Maybe
Even
Chiron will
with
have
the
a
extra
look at it.
light from the dart?
That's even despite the light with the dart.
Okay.
Chiron, same check. Investigation.
Investigation. All right.
Yeah,
That's,
trust the wizard to do the investigation.
That's a bloody 8.
You also notice everything before, and also you notice that around a small bit of crumbled rubble on the back of the altar, there's seemingly to be a bit of mason work underneath it of some sort. You can't make heads or tails of what it actually is, though.
Am I noticing people going over and looking at this thing?
Unless that Daggertooth potion has made you completely inebriated, yes.
It's a grim tooth, and no, I'm a dwarf. I'm fine.
Whatever.
You look over and you see Chiron and Weimar just scratching our heads like a couple of baffled fools.
I look over. I walk in, grab my corpse, drag the corpse over to the altar, What are you guys looking at exactly?
I
We don't
point
know.
at the altar.
And I'll make a check. I just need to quickly.
Investigation with advantage, if I remember your dwarf subrace, right?
Well, just dwarf in general gets a bonus to that.
Yep.
Bouvian, you do realize this is your area, so you might have more knowledge, right?
Well, I was just letting them have conversations.
Revello, this place is so old that you barely even know what's inside. In
Yeah.
fact, in some circles, it would be considered an affront for you to actually be here as not one of the chosen.
Eh.
Huh.
Okay, so that is a 19. Actually, I get double that, so that would be a 23.
You're easily capable of telling that the altar is to the threefold sun. You notice, unlike the others, that there is a mural of the symbology of the threefold sun on the back wall. And upon closer inspection of that previously mentioned pile of rubble, you find yourself a trap door.
Ah! Is the trapdoor kind of positioned under the altar and under the pile, or how exactly?
It's in behind the altar, on this little elevated area
Okay.
that surrounds the altar, and it is covered with a bit of rubble.
Okay. I start picking up and chucking the rubble away.
Do I even need to make a strength check?
I have a strength of 23.
Yeah. In the off chance you're that one, let's do this.
I didn't.
Those rocks are off the trapdoor.
Okay.
They fly across the room and hit the walls with a thunderous boom.
So I look over at the others that were looking at, or the other two looking at the altar, and I go, so, threefold sun altar, nice little bit of mural work. I could have done better. Dwarves could do better. But they don't have those here, it seems. And then there's a trapdoor over here.
Mm-hmm.
Alex will just kind of trot over and look at the trapdoor, hoping she can fit.
Going straight down with... You know it goes straight down, and you have no idea how good frost stuns are at actually climbing. You get a sense based on their form that...
Eeyore, remember, this is a religion based around dinosaurs that have dinosaurs as mounts and beasts of burden.
And this temple's
Are you
1,000
saying
years old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I still don't. People use horses, but I don't remember trapdoors in temples having, horse stairs.
No, but I'm saying if you have dino gods, you're probably going to try to make shit so that you can bring in
Based
versions
on
of your...
based on the shape of the door and the size and, well, the cultural experience so far, as pointed out, you guess that it's going to be difficult to get down there, but far from impossible. More difficult because of the crevice of the temple rather than the actual working of the temple or building. And Sanguine, what was the actual strength roll?
The actual strength roll, let me quickly check again because I did put that down. And that was... And it's just strength mod?
Yep.
Or strength mod plus something? Okay,
Just
if it's just strength mod, that is a 21.
Yeah, those boulders are flying 20 or 30 feet after you tossed them. They're not actually very large. The largest one you guessed was maybe 20 pounds.
I rolled a 15 for that.
Yeah, they weren't really big, and of course, Morgan was empowered.
Question.
Mm.
Have we opened the trapdoor yet? Have we looked inside?
No, the rubble on top of it's just been cleared.
Not
Okay.
yet. I'm holding up a corpse and saying, "Someone give this a shine." And Glenn, can you check this?
I need to make one remark, and that is that I find it very humorous that the dwarf is a lot stronger than this Ferocidon that only has a strength of 11.
Weimar basically sort of pats, mutters something, and pats the corpse, and it glows.
Haha!
And
Glenn, check the door.
what did you want me to check?
This trapdoor over here.
Oh, all right. Go over there and check the trapdoor.
Standard investigation.
Well, checking for traps, it's actually perception.
Yeah.
It would be oh geez. 24.
Hey. You find the remnants of a trap, but it's been long since disarmed because, again, it's probably been left unattended for centuries by your guests.
Could I reactivate it?
It would probably take a good wee bit, but you feel that perhaps you'll be capable of it.
Okay.
Is
Yeah,
it safe?
Isaac, you're roboting like crazy, dude.
Quick question or quick thing, because I know Grim is gonna throw that corpse down there. Weimar's gonna watch as the light passes whatever we're gonna use to climb down there to check its stability.
Yep. When it gets open and everything, you can make your perception check.
All right.
Good to go, Glenn.
Good to go.
Rearming a trap is a.
It would be
Let's
a
call it a.
it would be a tool check, which is just with thieves' tools. It would be just with your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, that sounds just about right. If you really want to rearm it
So
before you go in or open it, even.
No. It would be after we go in. Is when I was thinking about rearming it.
I open up the trapdoor, throw the glowing corpse down.
Okay, perception check on Shady.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Not one.
At least you're not throwing a dart this time.
I
You
was
focus
just
a little
checking.
bit too heavily on the light. You're blinded for the next 30 seconds.
Oh, God damn it!
Focusing a little heavily on the light.
Pretty light. Oh. I think it's because of what I'm using to roll on. It's just, it's not rolling.
The
Yeah,
corpse
believe
falls-
that.
The corpse falls maybe 5 feet before bouncing off of a surface, and you hear it bounce a couple more times as the light goes down. Morgan, you're easily capable of noticing that it stares, but the light moved a little bit too quickly for you to get anything more than that. Like, it's a 5-foot drop and then a flight of stairs.
Okay. I drop down.
We.
I look around.
Anyone
I
go?
have dark vision, by the way. So
Glenn will go
We all
last,
Except for
except for Glenn.
Yeah.
You know that you're in a approximately 10 by 10 foot room. There is absolutely no light, but that doesn't harm you as a dwarf. And Yeah, this place looks even older than the room upstairs.
Do I see where the corpse ended up winging down
Well,
steps?
It's about 5 feet into the room from the bottom of the stairwell. And it's just sort of laying there, dead.
Well, yeah, it's
Evil Louie.
close.
Hold on a moment, I'll get you guys light again. I walk over to the corpse, and I move back up near the hole.
I got dark vision too, dude. Glenn needs the
Glenn
corpse.
doesn't.
But I can cast light myself, so I'm good.
Yeah, from my knowledge, it's only Glenn and Revello that have issues seeing in the dark.
It's
Morgan's trapped corpse.
Morgan's patent.
Are you going to be
corpse.
selling those too when you get back into town?
Yeah, sell those corpses.
No, that's more you sell those outside of dungeons.
Step right up. Morgan's trap corpse.
Going to brave this dungeon, young adventurer? Okay. What do you have in order to check for traps? 10-foot pole, that's not bad. Have you thought of investing in a certified Morgrim's trap finding corpse?
Certified trap finding corpse.
Yep.
It's certified, so you know you're getting the right stuff.
Bullet down a hallway. If it activates a trap, that's one trap that you now know where it is.
Okay, so
I just want to make
Bio.
sure that
It's satisfied.
my character also went down or not. Just making sure. Because you said that Glenn's going to be last, but I wanted my character to go last because I'm scared to have my character crush anybody if she falls.
Maybe you should go first.
Oh no. She wants to know if it's not too far down if she, crash lands.
it's about 5-foot drop, and again, you can feel based on your current physiology that 5 feet is nothing. You'd probably be able to jump horizontally twice to 3 times that, at least, with little difficulty.
Okay. But she is down then. Just making sure. Okay.
One issue is the size of the trapdoor, because Rostons are a little bit bigger than dinosaurs 1,000 years ago. And
No
that'll be
shit.
a quick dex save. It's a middle of the ground DC, though. Not a save, just a check.
I natted 20.
You
She
ain't got
lands on
no
one
issue.
toe. It does a pirouette.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Without a sound.
With the grace of a
Frostodon
freaking
pirouette.
cat, you jump down.
Ta-da! However, the sound is probably more something like rah rah.
Okay. Anything else, or are more people gonna jump down?
I'm jumping. Wee.
Or I'm gonna
I
go down
don't-
with.
Little difficulty.
I pretty much followed Grim.
Okay. Okay, you were in second. Icy, Revello, Chiron.
Hey, Grim.
That's it.
Come
That just leaves Glenn.
on.
Like I
Glenn,
said, Glenn is last. He'll cast light on one of his daggers, and oh no, better yet, he'll cast light on his on the coin on his necklace, and then hop down. And then
Geronimo.
afterwards, while everyone's kind of away from the entrance there, he's gonna reactivate the trap.
Yeah, Thieves' Tools check and a quick mention to Shady, because technically you jumped down within 30 seconds. You, again, you were blind, so you landed on your face.
I'm not blind. Oh, yeah. God damn it. So do I take damage?
Uh,
Give
Or do
him
I just have
one.
a ringing in my head?
one.
one damage.
1 damage?
And it's
Yeah, you fell 5 feet under.
It's
Oh.
17 for the trap check.
Upon close inspection, you realize that it's a dart trap designed to sort of open up a trap door in the side and shoot darts out onto the entrance of the trapdoor. You know, it's designed to just hit whatever looks inside with poison darts. You easily reset it, and though the darts have probably lost their poison effectiveness, they'll still work as a deterrent.
Exactals.
Yes.
I go
And
back
now
towards Okay, Glenn, you might go blind here in a moment. And I throw the corpse down the steps.
I'm not going blind. Remember, dude, I have my own light source.
Yep.
Oh, you have a light source on you? Okay, never mind.
He can cast light as well. So.
Well, me, I would probably go blind.
Nah, you're close enough to Glenn that it doesn't really have much of an effect. You know, you just have to stay within 20 feet of Glenn. And the corpse tumbles to the bottom, and the stairwell, by most of your estimates, is 15 to 20 feet. By about 10 feet. And the stone part at the bottom, again, very old, just a bare stone at this point. Perhaps there used to be rugs here, but they've been eaten away by whatever ilk lives down here.
Okay, I start going down the steps.
Okay, if everyone's following, perception checks all around.
Please let's roll this 20.
20.
120.
17 with my
Okay.
+7, so that's a 24.
12.
Icy, because you're in Frostodon form, you're
10.
with advantage.
I'd like to say that I was picking up my dice and it slipped out of my hand. Like I squeezed it too hard at launch and it landed on 20.
I just think it's kind of funny that the humans that can't see in the dark are the most perceptive.
Right?
Grim's kind of tottering down the steps, too busy thinking about picking up his corpse to really notice anything. 12.
Let's see, a 23 in total.
Okay. Glenn, Revello, and Alex, you here?
Oh yeah, I meant to say 22. By the way, just probably doesn't make a difference.
Well, it's a nat
but-
20. Nat 20 is always
Yeah.
a success.
If you're not 20, yeah,
Okay.
you all managed to hear sounds and shuffling further in.
That's not creepy.
Revello, you're able to tell that there are more Saurians, and Icy alone, based on the smell and location, you can guess there's approximately 4 or 5 of them, and they're probably on the other side of this chamber.
Guys, you know the little tunnel? I think this is where they ran.
Alex will look at Revello and in Saurian and tell him there are 4 or 5 of the Saurians.
Right, there are 4 or 5 of these little guys, so...
God damn it, I keep telling them, run away. Why aren't they running away?
Go get them.
Maybe
man.
they're running away further in.
Go,
He ran away
Go
because
get
they
them
ran down the
and get your little pig sticker out.
A little poking stick.
Grim just
Alex
going
is like to Revello, like, you can tell to them, like, I can roar down the hallway and see if they get a heart attack again.
She can roar down the hallway and see if they die of a heart attack.
I'm going to say I preemptively cast light on my staff.
give it a go. I'm just going to yell and stab them again.
Seemingly, they took it seriously. Okay.
What was everyone doing? One at a time, please. I was setting up.
Oh.
Okay.
Grim pulled out his spear and shield and told Alex to give it a go, give it a roar, because if they're there when he comes down, he's just going to yell and stab them again.
What if it's the one with the baby?
And Alex said to Revello to translate, like, I can roar down the hallway and see if they have a heart attack from again, like before.
Okay.
And
That's an intimidation check, being as you do not know precisely. Well, you have a pretty good idea, so the implied disadvantage by not knowing precisely is counteracted by the advantage of how terrified these guys are of Ferostons. So it's a straight roll. Plus intimidation.
And can I roll to help?
well,
That's
I don't
enough
think
to
you can
give
help.
Vice the advantage.
Okay.
Effectively, I'm just at the same fucking time.
And while they're doing this, I cast light on my staff. That was another thing that happened while you were setting up.
22 in total for intimidation roll.
Oh boy. I think they're scared.
Yeah, you all hear a bunch of little skittering and chirping, and one of them busts through the door and just runs out and starts grappling. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, in Saurian.
How many times do I have to keep telling you guys to run away?
Who is doing that?
Halo.
With the horn.
Okay, Halo.
Okay, yeah, stop. Don't worry, I put it down. Down. I heard someone doing it, so.
So one has actually entered the chamber and is sort of groveling. The others, Alex, you're quite aware that they pretty much skittered away into their little holes.
Okay.
Good job.
She just lowers her head kind of towards the one that came over and is begging for them not to attack. And she goes in Saurian. Then run away. Now.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
It's seemingly just paralyzed with fear, effectively. Like, it's shaking, it's just, it's just constantly repeating and soaring. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Can I do an intimidation roll again, but just have her roar in Saurian? Run!
That's with standard advantage.
Okay.
I think I know what you're trying to do here.
19.
Okay. It heeds your words and just runs into the corner of a room and immediately through a hole that you now know is there, and you know that these Saurians by this point have basically created their own tunnel network within the masonry.
Looking over at Alex Alexandra and Revello.
I still
Grim
don't
just-
get the point of letting them live, but okay.
The next time that we see one of those things, if they don't start running immediately, I'm going to start reaping them.
Alex will tell Revello to kind of tell, of course, Grim, like, they're very afraid. They literally paralyze in fear instead of running. So they're not trying to attack us, they're just scared out of their minds.
Grim, they're trying to run, but they're paralyzed in fear, so they can't really.
They're so scared, they just shut down.
Weimar looks over
They
at
almost
Grim
shit
and
themselves.
says, "You're too effective."
It's super effective.
Grim picks up his corpse, looks around for a door.
Yeah, you notice one on the far side of the room.
Glenn,
I'm gonna quickly check the room to see if there's anything in it.
Perception.
Perception. See if there's a dice that's not gonna fuck me over.
I'll be right back.
Alex will only say this to Revello, and up to him if he tells it to the others. She will go like, they have a tunnel system, seemingly, so
15.
we might be bumping into them more than we want.
Something too?
I said,
Yeah, if I'm responding to Alex, I'm gonna be talking Saurian. This one.
I rolled a 15.
15 plus anything, or is that final?
That's final. That's after the +3, so 12
Okay.
plus 3.
You notice that the room has a few of these little tunnels, but other than that, it's just another really, really old room.
All right.
Alex will make a sad, disappointed noise because things are kind of boring at the moment.
Yeah, try to throw something at you guys. You scared it shitless, though.
Back again.
Quite literally, upon closer inspection of where the last one was, there's a small pile of shit.
God damn it.
Weimar just immediately points
Keep
at
your
it.
hands out of it. Oh.
He just looks down at the ground and says, I didn't mean to the first time.
Can Glenn find something like a rock or something to try and like scoop up the shit onto it and then throw it down whatever hole it's nearest?
You're easily able to find a adequate enough piece of rock, and that'll be a improvised weapon attack roll.
That would be a 12.
You don't quite get it in the hole, but you've moved it out of the way.
So I'm guessing it just splats near the hole?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much near the entrance. Think sort of it went into the hole, but not perfect enough to roll down into it. It's just sort of bounced up and is sitting by it.
Okay, that's fine.
Or bounced out.
You now hear this Ferocedon kind of cackling. Because he missed. Whoever did that was great.
Mm-hmm.
Soundboards are great.
So, has Glenn checked the next door?
Nope, but I can.
The Saurian actually
No, he was
left it
throwing
open.
shit.
Oh, in
The
that
Saurian
case,
left it
Grimm's
open
just
when
going
it
to
ran
walk
through.
up and throw a corpse.
You notice that it's about a 10-foot wide hallway, and it extends at least as far as the light goes. Like, you can't actually see the other end.
I have 60-foot dark vision.
Okay. Even with that, you're barely able to make out the end, but you feel that at the very limit of your vision range, yeah, you're capable of seeing that it does make a turn about 65 feet along.
Okay. I keep picking up my corpse, bowling it down the hole. Pick up my corpse, bowl it down the hole.
Mm-hmm. After the first bowl, you finally find the end.
Okay. Go to the end. Turn the corner, or are you saying I've already turned the corner?
You're at the end of the hallway, just at the turn.
Okay. Pick up the corpse, bowl it down.
sort of doesn't make a perfect 90-degree turn, but it does continue onward, and you throw the corpse down into it, and I'm assuming everyone's following Grim along as he goes, right?
Yeah. Glenn will every now
Okay.
and then check the 6. Make sure that those little shits aren't following.
You hear little... You're able to hear a little shifting, but they dare not actually show their faces.
Seeing as Weimar is somewhat agile and a frontline fighter, he usually just sticks behind Grim just to be the forefront.
Unless anyone's doing anything else, pick up the corpse, bullet down, pick up the corpse, bullet down.
Along this hallway, give me a perception check.
Okay.
All of us, just Grim.
Weimar's also searching for traps and whatnot. So.
Yeah, so that is both of you, and if you're following close enough behind, yeah, it's got to be the lot of you.
Okay.
16.
14 for Weimar.
15.
Thank you, soundboard. Kyron, Glenn? Or is Glenn actually following a little bit too far behind to actually approach 20 feet into this turn off on the hallway?
He's, well, yeah, he'll be within 20 feet.
What was it we're
Okay,
rolling
cool.
exactly?
Perception.
It would be a 16 plus 7 would be 23.
It's a 10.
Kyron, you're too busy dealing with Alakazam, probably feeding it or something, but everyone else, approximately 20 feet along the hallway, you notice they sort of split in the stone that's oddly straight for it to be a normal crack.
I'm rolling my stone.
You're roboting and your soundboard is obnoxious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
In fact, slight correction, there are two approximately 10 feet apart,
Okay.
and they are both perfectly straight.
So, I'm gonna do my stone thing.
Okay, investigation with advantage.
Yep. So, is it one roll or two rolls?
2 roll with advantage.
No, I'm saying is it one for each crack or doing them together?
It's going to be a single roll investigating what these 2 cracks might be.
Okay. I got a 15, so that's a 21.
Upon closer inspection of these cracks, it's just a simple eureka moment. This is a stonemason's door right in the side of the hallway.
Okay. So, we have a choice. Stonemason door or continue the hall.
I'll say stonemason.
I say we check things as we go. Alright.
Okay. Grim picks up his corpse, tosses it into the stonemason door.
Yeah.
It bounces against the door without even budging it.
Okay.
Maybe we
I
should
will open the door.
Yeah, I think that's a better tactic.
When you push against the door, it barely makes a budge, and knowing how these doors work, you hear a click. Dex save.
Okay.
Just him or all of us?
Him. He's the one who triggered it.
21.
You managed to easily avoid a a sort of spear that launches out from the bottom and then retracts.
Now I'm gonna look for a lever to see if there's a lever to open the door. Again, this would be stone, right?
Yeah, the most of the door is stone masonry, so actually
Okay.
there's no real need for a roll. There isn't actually a lever, but upon closer inspection of the door, you do find a small little opening right near one of the cracks.
Okay, I activate it.
When you try and fiddle with it, you're not really getting anywhere as far as trying to get it open. You feel that it is, in all likelihood, an actually locked door.
Okay then. What I'm going to do is, what do I have that would work for this?
Explosion.
Okay, so anyone have a wedge, a hammer, or anything like that on them?
Chiron reaches behind him and pulls out a hammer. It's a small handheld 10-pound sledgehammer.
Yeah, sledgehammer.
Cute.
Small. 10 pounds.
Okay. I'm going to grab the hammer, kind of pop it in my hand a couple times, get a good feel of its weight, and then pound it into the area that I know is the door.
Okay. It makes a good bang. The door goes in a bit. You hear a click. Dex save.
Okay. That's 20.
Again, you
Darn.
avoid the
Check
spear
the chat.
trap.
I'm pounding the hammer against it again.
What do I need to check the chat for quick? Punisher asked me to check chat. Like, I can't
He's
easily
muted.
access.
No, not. That's not Punisher. That's
The chat in the hangout.
Yeah, that's what I'm currently looking at. Last thing I see.
Yeah, Shady's muted because
Okay.
he's eating.
Okay.
Oh wait,
That
wait,
was
wait.
what we were
Was somebody
talking
trying to ask me something?
No.
I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Not a problem.
Don't worry
So-
about it, Eeyore.
No, it's obviously of importance. What's going on?
Oh, just he's muted because he's eating. Shady.
Okay. Another swing.
Yep.
Uh,
I'm meaning to
you
bust
hear-
down this fucking mason door.
You hear another click, but this time it sounds like you've likely damaged the trap. And at this point, you know exactly where not to stand. And it goes up, but it doesn't retract this time.
Okay. I break
the
the
spear
spear
over.
off.
There you go.
If it's stuck, in, I break the spear off. If it's something that I can pull out, I take the fucking spear.
With a good bit of heft, you manage to pull the spear out of whatever cog and lever system's being used to retract and extend it.
Okay.
So yeah.
I pound the hammer against the door. I'm getting through this thing.
Can I, with Alex, walk up and kind of try and help by swinging my tail after he swung?
With this swing, again, the door shudders. It's shuddering a little bit more than the last couple times, and you notice crack marks appearing on the one side of it. like around this little hole. Like it's a little hole actually on the door, and it looks about the size of a keyhole. That's quite literally what it is.
So Weimar
I don't have a key. Pound the door.
wants to try a monk thing.
Try a monk thing. Okay.
Yes, he's going to try a monk thing from movies and stuff. Well, that's me saying I saw it in a movie. So, he's going to examine the door, find the single point that will make it crumble. And he punches it.
Okay. You're looking for the shatter point?
Yes.
I hate to do this to you, Punisher, but investigation with quad disadvantage.
How the hell does
Punisher?
that work? I'm not Punisher.
I mean, not Punisher, Shady.
That means you
You
roll
roll
a d20
4
4
dice.
times and choose the lowest of all 4.
Jesus Christ.
I set the DC if he gets it.
And that works because you aren't a mason.
Okay, 5 plus, and is it a
Investigation.
Investigation. Shoot, my sheet. The hell! I just had it. The fuck, dude. Okay. Oh, there it is. Investigation. So 7.
You do actually manage to find the key pressure point that has been created by successive hammer swings, but you feel that if you try to do anything to it, the only thing that would break is your hand.
I point to it, and I tell Grim, whack it hard here.
I pound the hammer into that spot.
With
And
that,
Alex or tail. Red.
okay. Before the tail even connects, the door's on the ground. It's off of its hinges and in at least a couple of pieces.
In we go. I toss the corpse.
Because I'm having too much fun with
within
this.
you find a
Oh, okay.
Within you
Because-
find a small group of Saurians, about 4 of them.
Poor guys.
They look like they're just sitting down for a meal, and they're looking up at you quite startled. And at the far end of the room, there's a large chest.
Okay, Grim, no, don't kill them.
Get him, Grim! Go!
Go.
Go!
Stop.
Get him, Grim!
Stop. Grim.
Just kind of
think.
thunking the hammer against the wall fairly hard. How many
Weimar goes over and sits down to have a meal with them.
do I need to tell you? Run away.
Alex
Okay.
will follow Waymar right now, just in. Slowly stepping forward.
At the sight of you, they look very off-put. You don't know if they're scared or prepared to defend themselves. And Grim, that sounded like you were trying for another intimidation.
Yep, I was.
And Weimar's
check.
just grabbing food off their table and eating it. He's hungry.
That's a
Come
20
on.
for intimidation.
20?
Yep.
God damn it. I hate choosing creatures with negative charisma. Okay. They are quite afraid of you, but the moment you grab the first piece of what looks to be rancid flesh off of one of their plates, they all take their daggers out. And yes, Grim, they will not, without being forced, go anywhere close to you. In fact, they will try and get away from you when possible.
And it doesn't matter
But-
that this Ferocodon is behind Waymar. I'm just saying.
They're a little bit indignant at Weimar that he took food over his plate.
I don't know. They're terrified of Ferocodons. That's at least a passive intimidation.
Yeah.
Can Weimar tell what this food is anyway?
It's
Flesh.
a rancid dino flesh of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's just really
okay.
hungry.
I say take your intimidation modifier and add 10 to it.
14.
Okay, and I neglected to mention, Grim, you actually did manage to scare off 2 of them.
Okay.
So there are 2 left. They think they can take on a Ferocidon with just 2?
One scampers away into a little hole, wanting to live rather than die, and the other bars its dagger and charges at you. You, with your agility, will get a surprise attack roll now.
Wait, me or her?
I see. It's charging at the raptor.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
completely and utterly idiotic. It's thinking, I'm going to die anyway.
Can I swat it with my tail? Just go like...
Yeah.
Okay, what do I have to do?
Roll to hit.
Okay.
Add the attack bonus.
Attack bonus. That
Plus 6
is
on Ferocidons.
plus 6? Oh, that's a 15 then.
15 is good. Roll a d6 for damage, as I don't actually have a tail attack.
5.
You send it flying onto the wall that it was sitting beside, stone table. There's a wall on the one side and 2 uncivilized chair-looking things. Like, they're barely even stools made out of little rocks. It flies back up over its chair, and when it spins because its feet hit the chair, you hear a small snap near its, what you believe to be its neck. And it's just lying there lifeless.
Yeah. Oops. She just turns around and looks at Grim, and just the little shoulders just go up like, eh.
I see. Kobolds are made to be cannon fodder. They're made to be one shot.
I know, but still, Jesus Christ, it's just tail swipe.
Mm-hmm. They come with 5 health standard, and you did 5 damage.
Well, she will tell Revello, tell Grim he has more food.
Hey, Grim, you have more food.
I don't even think these things are worth eating. But I can check for more traps.
I see. When looking back, you notice the smell that, though you don't know it, you feel that your current brain knows it as a very delicious food source.
But you said it was rancid looking.
It's not the rancid meat.
Oh. She will kind of sniff around and try to find it.
That's enough for an active perception.
Yeah? Okay. Do I need to roll for that? Or?
Yes, active.
Mm-hmm. Oh, active perception. Yeah, sorry. Pardon me. Perception, what did I have for that? That's a total of 17.
You, upon actively trying to differentiate the smell from the meat, Grim sweat, and other odors, which are magnified because of your physiology.
Yeah.
You can tell that it is at least 2 armosaurs are somewhere gotten into this temple.
Okay.
That's what your physiology tells you about the smell.
Her physiology is able to figure out armosaurs? God damn, that's interesting.
I was more
She has the mind of a predator. She'll be able
I was
to
more
smell.
trying to find the meat so I could, point at it and be like, food!
Like, for Frostodon, an Armosaur is food.
Yeah, okay, but I was trying to find it, not smell what it was.
You can tell that it is only a little bit further into the dungeon, but not in this room. It's actually just a dead end with a chest at the opposite side from the door.
Okay. Did
Glenn, take a look at the chest.
Revello.
You notice that it is...
I smell food and it smells really good.
Isaac is gone. You can look in the side chat.
Oh, I can't see the side chat from my tablet.
Said he had to go eat. Don't know when he'll be back.
Well, I'm
Okay.
So I have no talk. No.
Well, he's been repeating everything verbatim, so.
Yeah. Okay.
The chest
So I could
is...
I really need to learn to speak Saurian.
Mm-hmm.
That'll take a while.
Yes, please. I want more of you to understand her.
She can teach, I think.
Grim, you met...
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the chest, it is a large chest. It looks like the Saurians have actually been maintaining it, so obviously the lock is likely working, but the actual age of the chest, other than maintenance, looks like it's... You're guessing 1,200 years old? Like, the only reason it's still standing is because these little bastards have been taking care of it.
Traps and locks.
Standard checks.
There you go. You like that one?
Woohoo!
It takes you 5 seconds to pick through this little Saurian lock.
Okay.
Open up the chest. Let's see what's inside.
You find a couple of bags full of what sounds oddly like coins. Like actual coins. Totaling, by your estimate, 120 silver pieces and 60 gold pieces.
And so I'm guessing since Glenn is the guy that opened it first.
You notice it first.
Grim would be kind of looking over your shoulder at this point.
And Glenn, upon further inspection, you find your bag in there from way back when.
Oh, that's mine. That's mine. That's my bag.
Would Grim be able to
Look, it has my
possibly
name
see
embroidered in
him pocket
it.
all the coins?
Obviously it was trying to be stealthy, so that is the standard investigation, if not perception, versus stealth.
Okay, before he rolls, I have a proposition that Glenn would have thought of.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not necessarily player knowledge or metagame.
Mm-hmm.
While you saw your bag in there and the coins, you would have immediately, while reaching in to get the bag, shoved the coins in the bag. One foul swoop, so it looked like only you were taking out your bag.
No, I'd probably try to secret away the coins first.
Go for the coins before you even see your own bag.
Oh wow!
I thought it was something he would do.
Okay, so tell me what you got for your perception there, Grim.
My perception, rolled a 17, then plus 2, 19.
Okay, well, I have a stealth of, oh wait, hold on. How do you have so high of perception stats? What the fuck is your wisdom?
I have a perception of 2.
Okay.
I have a wisdom of 15. I rolled a 17. That equals 19.
Hmm. You're trained in perception? Fighters get that?
No, I'm not trained. It's
Then how do
2.
you get your proficiency?
I'm not getting proficiency. It's 2 plus 17 equals 19.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you
what
rolled a 15.
No, I said 17.
Oh.
Is 19 good enough?
It is, unfortunately, but just look at this roll.
How do you have 2?
12 and a 12.
Remember, Blessing of the Trickster, I have advantage on stealth.
That's still active after an hour and a bit?
I keep... It's a free action, I mean, I'm just...
Okay.
Keep using it.
Grim,
lasts
you're
for a
easily
really
able
long
to
time.
see that Glenn pocketed a good...
Oh, it lasts for an
about
hour.
a good size...
Blessing of the Trickster lasts for an hour.
Yeah. And that... You activated it last session as you entered the temple, I think? Or sometime before?
Yeah.
Yeah. 12 and 12. We'll call it a single roll 12. So, Grim, you are able to actually see Glenn try and stash a bag, like a leather bag, of coins into his coat.
And after all, I gave you booze.
And it's very delicious, thank you.
You're paying the next couple rounds.
Why not?
And that's it.
Yeah.
Weimar's chewing on the meat using his survival aspects to get the good parts and leave the rest.
Is
Can I slap it out of his hands because of the good meat that I smell?
Why would you want to? It's just
He's
rancid
eating
flesh.
rancid meat. I don't want him to go fucking poison. That he's poisoned or something. Fucking barfing all over the place. We already have
Okay.
saurians that shit themselves.
Okay. That's an attack roll contested by his AC.
I just want to slap it out of his hands. I
You're
don't
not
want to
actually
damage
doing
him.
damage. If you
No.
the AC,
Oh,
the
come
AC
on.
is being used as the DC.
yeah.
Fine.
So what am I rolling?
You're not rolling anything. She's just making an attack roll against your AC.
Not for damage.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah,
You gotta
don't-
beat 17.
Let's see. What kind of... It's attack bonus is +6, right?
Yep.
I kind of rolled a 17. So
17 equals.
So yeah, she can...
Yeah. Before you're able to take a bite, the blue frost dawn, swats it out of your hand.
Weimar just gives her a dirty look. My meat.
And because Hoovian is not here, I'll play it for him that Hoovian will tell him she's smelling better food further down.
Is
Weimar
that
just sort of...
all the chest contains?
The 2 stacks of GP and your bag containing 4 porcelain plates and that holy symbol.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. How much gold was that again?
That's 60 GP, 120 SP, and the items altogether come to about 250 GP.
I still have that written down.
Mm-hmm.
How many silver again?
120.
Okay. Oh, that's Electrum.
Enjoy.
So in response to the better meat, Weimar just shrugs and says, all right. We'll go for the better meat.
She now pats him on the head like, yes.
Well, let's continue on, I guess.
Yeah, continuing on. You guys continue along the hallway quite merrily. You turn the corner, and I'm guessing you're tossing your thing along?
Yep, bowling with my corpse.
Yeah, it's not setting anything off yet. Turning the corner, you come to a large room that actually has a ruined opening to one side that is open, and within are 3 large herbivores with spike club-like tails. They're not quite stegosauruses, but they the same idea, minus the crests on the back, and the spikes are more of a short spike on a large bony club.
So more similar to Ankylosaur?
Yes, with a spiky tail, effectively. Not as much armor on the back either.
Okay.
Should I wing the
They
corpse at it?
they
or...
seem to just be minding their own business, and just sort of hanging out together in this room.
Weimar turns to Alexandra, points with his staff, and he says questioningly, "Good meat?"
Yes, you're well aware, Alexandra, that this is the source of the good meat smell.
She nods her head at him just so that Hooving doesn't need to do it again.
How did they get down here?
I see. There's a large opening in one side that leads right out into the jungle.
When Glyn asked that, she with her tiny hands points at the hole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's letting out enough light that this room is extremely well lit.
Are they the only things in that room?
Yeah, the 3 of them.
Okay, with that, Grim...
That is it. The next check is a passive stealth check on Icy.
Passive stealth check, okay.
Stealth plus 10.
Yeah, it's whatever you have for your stealth. Stealth plus 10.
14.
You don't roll.
I think. Let's see.
14?
Dex. Wait, no. Dex is 16, which is.
Plus 3.
What is that? That's plus 3. Then it's 13.
13, okay. They look up at the party, and I see you're fairly confident that they didn't actually manage to see you, so they just go back to grazing on a little bit of foliage that is growing in the bottom of the rock.
They don't
That party
see
mountain
me?
stuff. No, they failed their perception checks spectacularly.
Jesus Christ! I'm here like, you don't see a blue Ferocidon?
Do they sense Weimar's predatory intent?
No, they can't actually sense your thoughts.
Grim?
Yeah, they don't have the ability to have insight.
Did I miss anything? I was gone.
Sets his corpse down in a nice sitting position.
Folds
out
its
his
legs
shield.
and all, yeah. Poses it and
just
all
like-
nice.
Poses it nicely.
Pats it on
Pulls
the
out
head.
his spear. Pulls out his shield. Runs and stabs one of them.
What the fuck?
And at the same time, Weimar will have gone straight for the eyes with a glowing staff.
What is wrong with you people?
Glenn's just gonna
The
sit back and just sit
Ferocidon-
there and pull out his
Sorry.
flask, take a pull, and go. I'm in a group of savages.
The
So
Ferocidon
you both
just
go
kind of
for-
lowers her head so that her little hand can reach her snout and just does a facepalm like that, like.
You're both able to reach the closest one. Roll your attack rolls.
Attack to hit.
We are attacking
Yep.
peaceful meat.
Yeah.
They're
Revello,
mean.
you're easily capable of knowing that these creatures are very docile and usually don't attack unless they actually feel threatened.
Question: do we have advantage because it's a surprise type thing?
You two do, but after this point, Nope, this is straight combat.
Thank you for that. Earned my hit to crit.
Uh,
God damn it. God
16
damn it.
became a 19.
I got an 18. That's with my attack.
Oh, okay. What? 18. I'm gonna do Sanguine's first because this is actually important. Because he critted. What are your damage die in total for this attack?
D8 plus a D10.
Okay. What is the bonuses?
My
7, I
mod
think.
damage is 8.
What are the bonuses you mean?
26.
God damn it, Julian. Back the fuck up off your mic. You're booming out.
Okay, Sanguine, you drive it so deep into its shoulder that your hand actually goes out and you're unable to pull out that spear.
Can't hit me if I'm stuck to its side.
Okay, 18's good. Roll your damage with the staff.
All right. So it's 1d6.
And Sanguine, max damage times 4 on the crit table.
Oh, I'm gonna.
So that
I'm
was
doing it two hands. So d8.
18, 26, 100,
You did
and
104 damage.
24. No, I did 124. My max
20
damage is 8 plus 10. That's 18 plus 8. That is 26. Times 4. That's 124. Wait, no, that's 104. My bad. I did do the math wrong.
Damage, please, because I had to deal with a bit of a debate.
Okay. My glowy staff to the eyes. I did +1 plus the +4 radiant damage.
1 plus the 4. 5. Add your dexterity, which is another 4. 9.
And it's a glowy staff, so right to the eyes. I want to emphasize that.
Halo, do us a favor.
But this is
What? What did I do?
Okay. Chiron, what is your
Bleeding like all hell.
I'm not breathing. That was not me.
No, you're bleeding like all hell. We can hear
Bleeding.
a shit ton of static.
I can't.
I can.
Weimar?
No, I can't.
8 plus proficiency plus your charisma. What is the total?
My charisma. Oh, my charisma is +1. So
Okay, that sounds like 11.
Did you say something about Chiron?
No, Weimar. You feel that you didn't blind the thing.
I blinded it.
I calculated your spell save DC for your light cantrip and then rolled through the mechanics.
That you
It
did
beat
not.
your spell save DC.
Oh, my spell save DC is 13.
That's for your regular monk.
Oh, okay.
For your light cantrip, charisma is your spellcasting ability.
Okay.
And that is, as we all know, grab your d20s. Let's do this.
One of them's almost fucking dead.
Yeah, it's got a 5 or 6 foot long spear plunged entirely into its side.
And looks like I'm going along for a ride for a bit because I rolled a 3, which means I'm at a whopping 6.
I'm at a 10.
Okay.
Did you say it was blinded, Eeyore?
It
No,
was not.
you did not blind it.
Oh, okay. I was going to say it'd be nice to
I
have
got 10.
something at a disadvantage.
Revello? Revello initiative? Or anyone else? Not all at once, please.
Chiron has a 19.
Damn, son.
Revello has a 20.
Glenn has a 5.
Ha! You failed.
Okay, anyone else hearing his voice booming every time that he says anything?
No.
Yeah.
I have voice mitigation.
I don't,
Not moving for
apparently.
me.
Fine, is this better? I pulled the mic away.
No, you're
I
still
see.
booming.
Well,
Uh.
that's not me. Apparently, it's just you.
12.
At least the static is gone.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Okay. Boo. Okay. Running it. Rebella goes first. Chiron, you're on deck.
Okay, wait, so what are we fighting?
You are fighting 3 Armosaurs. Presenting time.
Okay, so using what, Chitty?
No, nothing. Sorry.
Adjust size recording of positions.
Okay, so I did not mean to open that. Okay, open the wrong thing. Okay, so
Everyone what?
so taking out my taking out my longbow and drawing an arrow, I aim for the neck.
From your current position, any one of
Oh.
them is under at least 3/4 cover.
3/4. Okay. So what part of them can I hit?
Let's see. These are actually badly positioned due to their size. They actually count as the 4 squares surrounding them apiece. They're large. When Weimar went in and attacked this one, your current location is up here, and everyone else remembers their old tokens.
I forgot which one mine is, to be fair. I can't
Yours
see
is-
it, you're not aiming at it.
It's the top right corner.
Okay.
Yep.
With the black cloak.
Okay.
The one
Fair
in
enough.
front of it is Glenn, despite the fact that that's showing a dwarf. And yes,
Okay. So
sorry about the shake.
you're fine. So which one is the closest and in the least cover?
This one currently is under only half cover from
Okay.
your current position. You can move before attacking.
Oh,
Same
so
number.
No, we can't
Number
see
2.
this one.
We can't
think
see the
he's
All
monster.
3 are
talking about
easily
number 2.
visible, but from Rebello's vantage point,
No, I mean in the camera frame we can't see them.
He's talking
What do you
about the
mean?
blue one, number 2.
yeah,
We mean
number
that
2
you're
down here.
pointing the camera at the wrong place.
No, I'm looking at my own
No, he's got it.
image.
Okay, now I can see it. Kind of. At the bottom, it just cut off again.
okay. So anyway,
There we go.
so that blue one, number 2.
Yeah.
Is under the
Yes.
least amount of cover for you.
Okay.
And simply moving 5. Oh wait, let's count the footage. 35 feet to target, and by the looks of it, that'll be easily enough for a standard attack. Are you going to move before attacking?
Maybe a little bit closer.
Where to exactly?
How far
Remember, you're
can I?
limited to 6 squares.
6 square. I'll move ahead 5.
Okay. Okay. You're within
Okay.
10 feet of that one now.
Okay, so I will aim for whichever part I can hit.
Any
No.
old spot, roll to hit.
Roll to hit. $19.
19 is good.
Okay, and then roll damage. 1d6
Plus your dex.
plus my dex. No, I don't. Well, I don't care about your stupid notifications. Okay. 6. Okay, that's and 9.
9. The arrow goes in. Standard screaming. Chiron,
Standard screaming.
a additional token if you wanted to use Alakazam.
Yeah, I
Oh.
will. So I'll be casting Dragon's Breath on Alakazam, and he'll be flying forward.
Mhm. From your position to
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he, the spot just in the corner between 1 and 2.
both of those are actually occupied because they're large creatures.
No, the spot right next to both of them. There's only one spot there that qualifies as, yeah, that one there.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, he will blow fire at them.
So you're going to try and hit both of them by going in that way?
Yep.
I'm guessing that's what you're trying to do, getting them both.
Yep. So it's a dex save. It's DC 14.
Dex, 1 success, 1 fail.
Okay. The successful one, well, the failing one takes 19 damage, and the successful one takes half of that.
Okay, so that's 19 and 9.
And Alakazam will then fly back.
Wait, what?
Okay.
It's 6 spaces to that spot and 6 spaces back.
Yep. They do have a movement speed of 6, 6, 12, 60. Sounds about right for an
Yeah,
elf.
that is correct. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. After Chiron. Number 1 attempts to take a bite at you, Weimar.
Okay, 17 is the armor class to beat.
Yep. 15. You avoid it.
I dodge like a pro.
Alex.
How does menace work again?
You're allowed to move up to your movement speed towards the creature that just attacked, and if you're able to attack it, you make an op slash.
I'm moving towards it.
5, 6, 7, 9. Roll your attack.
Oh, by the way, it also takes burn.
At the end of its turn, and that is a D8, I believe.
It's a D8.
I rolled, let's see, 17 plus 6 is 23 to hit.
Okay. Roll your D4, add 3. Op slashes are actually just D4s.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Very well. Alex, it is now your main turn.
Yes. I'm going to attack the same one again.
Did you already have it
are you
take the
going
damage, by the
to-
way?
Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
it took the fire damage. What attack?
16 plus 6
Your
is 22.
claw or bite?
22 to hit?
On A claw or a bite?
Black
Either one is good.
claw.
Okay, roll damage.
Come on. That's a 4.
4 damage.
4 damage.
When you go to slash at it, it attempts to bring its tail around to strike back at you. 10, probably not, knowing that thing's AC.
Let's see, what is the AC again? Blah, blah, blah. Constitution is 14.
Okay, yeah, 10 doesn't do a thing. You rolled 4. 4?
Yeah,
like
4
D8
damage.
plus 3?
Yeah.
Well then. 3. Okay. Alex is done. Weimar.
Alright, Weimar's going to attack with the staff again. This time with a d6.
Okay.
So that's a one-handed. And then... oh wait, sorry, wrong dice. That's a 17 plus 6. So
17's good. Sorry, I'm just resting my elbow.
and he's going to attack with the staff. So that's 2 plus 4 plus...
What's the damage on?
Yeah, I'm trying to calculate that right now. 4, 6 plus 4. 6 bludgeoning and 4 radiant.
6 and 4?
Yep. And if that doesn't kill him...
It does not. Fury of
I'm
blows?
Yep.
Make your 2 attack rolls.
That's... 6 is... 5 plus 6... 11 for one of them,
11 is not good.
and 24 for the other.
Roll damage on the second. 2d4 if I remember right.
1d4.
Plus your
Oh.
boon.
Oh, I thought the plus 4 I've been adding was the boon.
No, it's a d4 roll.
Oh, okay.
So 2d4 plus your dex. So potentially up to 12 damage.
So 3 plus 4, 7 regular bludgeoning, and then 1 radiant damage.
7.
Dice.
You said 7, 8, okay. Your staff and punching technique seems to have started to get this thing really uneasy in the legs, especially that front one that there is a 5-foot spear stuck in. Oh, and Sanguine, you ain't getting that spear back.
Oh, fuck
Until
yes
you
I
kill
am.
it.
Fuck you.
Until you kill it. Okay,
And-
Weimar, unless you want to do something more.
No, that was my bonus action. I'm going to stay where I am.
Very well. Grim.
I pull out the second spear that I recently got, keeping my hand on my first spear. So, kind of drop my shield, grab the second spear.
Yep.
And
Gotcha.
I plunge that son of a bitch into the dino that is still trying to eat my spear that's inside of it. So that is 14 plus my 9. That's 23 to hit.
Roll that damage.
Okay. That is 23. I
Well,
found
then.
that amusing. I rolled a 23 to hit and then 23 damage.
Okay. And Jess, it's now really looking like it is hurt. Like, you guessed it's around 10% of its previous vitality. Glenn.
Glenn will look at the battlefield, continue his drink, and toll the dead on the one that Sanguine's stabbing.
Okay, wisdom save?
I don't remember.
I really need to get a phone, tripod or something.
I was gonna say, yeah, tripod, definitely. Let me look that up.
Set it up on some stacked books and leaves the camera hanging off.
Damn it. There it is.
No, that's not high enough. I don't got anything high enough up off the ground for this area.
Ah.
Toll the dead. Wisdom saving throw.
What the hell?
Alright, I'm back.
The spell save DC is 15.
It got a 12 roll damage. 12. Do that phone.
Swine eating McDonald's.
2 necrotic damage.
Okay. From there, number 2 moves forward a couple spaces, and then attempts to swipe his tail at Weimar. 17.
That's what you rolled?
Yep.
Because I didn't hear you roll.
17.
Alright. Damage.
Wait, 17 beat your AC?
17 is my AC, so yeah.
Uh, 11 damage. No, actually a lot more than 11.
Weimar is down.
No, 15. Fuck. Take 4 and then take 7. Whatever that equals.
What is it?
11.
4 plus 7.
4,
That's
4,
11.
and 7.
4,
11
4 and
damage.
7?
15.
So Weimar's got 1 health.
Yay!
Okay, you are roboting fiercely, Halo. I couldn't understand the thing you just
So,
said.
8 plus 7, 15.
Yeah, 1 health left. And a broken pencil.
Ouch.
Well, that's the problem. You were
I
fighting
s-
with a pencil.
Yes, I will be using
see.
the menace.
Did we kill 1 at
Okay.
least?
Nope, none are dead yet.
God damn it.
Make your op/attack.
Okay. 13 to hit?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, then nothing.
This one moves forward, and it's gonna try the old tail trick on Grim.
Nope, I'm stuck to its side.
Um,
Or is this a different one?
it's a different one, and
Okay, do it.
+16. 23 damage.
Okay.
23 going out, 23 coming back in.
Yeah, Grim just took a thrashing, and that's the end of its turn. I see.
And Alex will be moving again with Menace.
You know what to do.
22.
22 is good. Roll damage.
Okay. That is 7.
7 damage to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. I hate... If you knew the actual card for these creatures, you'd understand what just happened, but it just rolled a modded 20 on its reaction. It's limited to one of these reactions per round, but yes, it just hit you with its tail attack as a reaction.
Okay.
In game terms, each one of these can make one reaction when it is attacked melee by a melee attack as a reaction with its tail.
Meaning?
It's just 10 damage. Each one can only do this once a round, though.
Okay.
Rather than, like the Frostons going nuts.
Okay.
And it can only do it when you aren't stuck to its side, where it can't reach you.
Yeah, that one doesn't look too good. And that brings us to the top. Revello?
Alright. Okay, so I'm just gonna attack the same one. With,
Okay. It's now within melee range for you.
Okay, so I'm going to take out the rapier. Swipe at it. 15.
Oh, the savage has a rapier, eh?
Fair
How
enough.
how do you suppose he got that?
17.
17 is good. Roll your damage.
God.
And
it
clearly-
did try tail swipe,
9.
but 12, not working. 9, okay.
Clearly, Glenn, he got it when he got too good with the rapey.
Alright, I'll be right back. I have to be right back.
Okay, it will take a wee bit. Chiron?
Clearly, the rapier's just the step up from the rapey.
Mm-hmm.
The
Damn
repeat.
it, guys.
Chiron?
Punisher. You there, Punisher?
Chiron.
Oh, damn. Sorry. Oh, my microphone was muted again. I'm like going along. All right. All right.
Are we gonna see
Alakazam
More
will.
fireworks?
Yeah, it's going to be harder to hit them more than one at this point. So I'll just go for the.
Based on movement, I think, from here or here, you'd be able. Or no, there would likely be. Yeah. Pointed ever so slightly inward so you don't accidentally go too far. But that's a good distance away from Alakazam's current position. Probably wouldn't be able to make it all the way back.
He's just going to fly up next to, right in front of number 2, I guess, and give it the what for. At the same time, Chiron will cast Firebolt at it as well.
Okay, the dex save, miserable failure. Roll to hit, we'll just do the damage all at once.
12 damage,
Firebolt.
and the firebolt is a 15 to hit.
15 is no good. And you said 12 on the fire breath?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And Alakazam will fly back again.
Alakazam.
Yep. Returning to its master. Okay.
Are Chiron and Glenn just kind of like standing back?
That's fun.
It brings its foot up to
What
try
did Glenn
and
do, Eddie?
stomp
By the
you
way.
down, Weimar. 19 to hit.
God damn it.
Excuse me.
On Weimar.
Okay.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter what you roll.
I'd expect
dead.
20 to hit. Yeah, 4.
So here's a gambler. I saw a chip.
I
on
do a
the
strength saving throw already?
Yeah,
I thought that
it's
was on
part
my
of the
turn.
attack. This is part of the attack. It's a strength save, not a death save.
Why am I doing a strength save?
He's down.
It's versus being knocked prone and taking additional damage.
Well,
I'm
if
already down.
he's already down.
You know, say it doesn't matter about taking additional damage so long as it doesn't hit his higher HP, and he's already going to be knocked prone by being.
Yeah, minus
By
1
being
to
unconscious.
do. I'll
Yeah.
just adjudicate it as being incapacitated by the basic attack results in auto fail.
Well, he
1,
wouldn't
3.
he wouldn't fail a death save.
No,
Because
not
it's
a
not
death
an
save fail.
additional-
This is a single attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, the armor sword didn't roll enough to even approach your max health.
Yeah.
Okay.
9 extra beyond dropping you to 0, and you have a lot more than 9 hit points. So yep, Weimar is down.
Bitch is burning.
You know
Yep.
you know the drill with Alex.
Breathe.
Then she will be attacking, which would
The standard
be
op slash.
yeah, which would be 16 to hit.
Roll your damage.
Okay. That is a 6 in total.
6. I already did the fire. It's
There's
looking
no
like
fire. What fire? I don't have fire.
My fire.
it's sanguine.
Oh, his fire. Okay.
Number 1 is burning up.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it's barely standing anymore. I see.
And now
You
it's
get
my
your main
turn.
now.
Kill it so I can get my primary spear back.
Okay. Well, I will be doing a claw attack on it.
Roll to hit.
22.
Roll damage.
Where's my D8? There it is. That is a total of 10.
10. Sensing its weakness, you jump up on top of it, maneuver yourself around, and then just sort of dig your claws into the side of its neck as you go back down to the ground. Yeah, hey, get up for that.
A roar of revenge!
And
Because he brought Weimar down, so yeah. Revenge!
Bastard.
When Weimar goes down,
Oh my
I'll
god, they
go
killed
home.
Weimar! Bastards!
you bastards! And Weimar ain't dead yet. Weimar, I hate to say it, but
Death save?
time.
well, fuck me.
No.
Nat 1.
Oh my god.
Wow.
2 death save fails.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Weimar
Oh.
died because of. passive creature.
Oh shit.
Um,
I don't think Eeyore was planning this. I don't think he
No, I don't want Weimar to die yet.
Yet.
He wants to sit the
Yes.
granny on me still.
Glenn?
That's
Am I up?
probably why.
Weimar's death to be a
Yeah,
suicide.
Glenn, you're up next.
Glenn will just
Oh
saunter.
wait, no, Grim.
Ah.
Grim is next.
Grim has a 6.
Grim's back.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Sorry.
So did I fail all 3 of them?
No. Only
No,
No,
You.
you have 2 fails.
Okay.
Basically,
So if something bites
you have another
you-
death save fail, that's it. Or
Or if
if
something
one of these
bites
creatures hits.
or if something bites you.
Okay, so I'm going to drop my second spear, rip my first spear out of the thing.
With it no longer really struggling, it doesn't take much effort.
Yep. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to extend my reach 5 feet.
Okay.
Then I'm going to attack number 2.
Okay.
And,
Being as Weimar is down, that's nothing implied
not
against you
increased,
because
say.
you're reaching over Weimar.
That is a only 21 to hit.
Damn, only 21 to hit.
I rolled a 12.
21.
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. 21 is good.
Okay. And that is 8 plus 9 plus 8. So that is 25.
25. Okay.
And now, action surge. And
I
I
saw that one
Jackson.
coming.
stab it again.
Go through the whole rigmarole.
19. That's a crit.
19 on the die.
Natural 19.
Yeah. You feel, again, sensing a weakness after the first step, decide to go all out. That you just pulled out is now once again very, very deep into the creature. For some reason, my crit die likes you.
Good.
Good.
Gouda. Like that cheese that people like.
Cheese is delicious.
Cheese.
I don't care what quiz says, feta is the best.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Cheese is good.
Wrong.
I like cheese.
Okay.
There are
Now
certain
it is
uses
Glenn's
for
turn.
feta.
Glenn will just saunter up 20 feet straight ahead.
Yep.
Lay his hand
And
over
boop.
over Weimar's face, just kind of feeling around a little bit,
Over his bald head.
just like this. Just
It's
like
so
that.
smooth.
And spare the dying.
Oh, thank God.
Instantly stabilizing him.
Yep.
And I believe that's a bonus action.
No, I wanted him to.
No,
I'm
it's an action, not a bonus action.
Oh, I thought it would be. Oh well. Anything to do for a bonus action?
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
I don't care enough.
Okay. Number 2.
Healing word is a bonus action. I don't know if you have that.
I do, but I only have 2 spell slots left, and I ain't gonna use it for that.
Yeah, don't
Just
waste
saying,
time.
you got a unconscious card.
Number 2 is going to bring the tail down on Revello.
I say, yeah, you're still you're unconscious, but you're not dying. So there's
That's
the good.
the stack saving throw.
You're good and stable. Unless something hits you again, and considering these guys are docile, they no longer see you as a threat, you'll have to be a friendly, and trust me, a flop table might do that.
Eeyore. Is this a deck?
16.
No,
It's no save.
No save? Wait.
It's an
Then
attack.
it's on
Not
your
a
AC.
save,
What
it's
is your
a roll to
AC?
hit.
Oh, 16, yeah. It's AC. 16.
That's a hit.
No.
14 damage.
Oh.
Is
Do we
Revello
have
back
another
down
one down?
again?
No, it's 32 minus 14.
What?
Okay.
You were more injured than that, I thought.
And
No.
Menace.
Someone healed me. I healed myself, actually.
Menace.
yep, menace.
Rare.
Yep. Go
Okay.
through the
Hold on.
rigmarole of menace.
I think that's the token.
30.
Oh wait, never mind.
Oh, I moved Grimm's token.
18. I'm at 18.
Yeah,
health.
you don't even have to move at this point.
Oh, so yeah, no,
Yeah.
she moves 5 feet in either direction.
Meh, doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to position yourself specifically.
No, it's fine. 18 to hit.
18 is good.
That is 4 plus 3, 7.
Okay. That is very good. Now it's the last one's turn.
I just figured out what
it-
I'm going to do.
It drums its tail on the ground and then whips it at you again, Sanguine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's so slow that you could pretty much waltz away from the path of it. I rolled a 2 on the roll to hit.
No, fuck that.
Slow-mo tail.
I have giant strength. I'm not gonna waltz out of the path. What I'm going to do is, while
Grab
my
its
spear
tail!
is still in it, I'm just going to kind of bat it away with my other hand.
Well, if you want to add that bit of flavor, yeah, it tries to swing at you, and you knowing what it's doing, just sort of bat it away with your free hand. And that's the end of its turn. I already know. I see. Roll to hit.
Thank you. That's a 22.
D4 plus 3.
4.
Got it.
Okay.
Just because it can. 12. I have the frost on AC right here. Did I give you 12 or 14 for the AC?
Constitution is 14.
Okay, that's no good. Just because it's the end of the round, might as well use its reaction. We're now at the top of the order. Revello.
Yeah, okay. Attack the same thing with the same move.
Roll to hit.
This isn't plus anything, right?
It's plus your dex plus your proficiency.
Or
13
strength, whichever's
plus-
higher.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's 13 plus 3 is 16.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I
No
know
further,
I gave
no further quick maths needed. That was
wasn't
cool.
very-
strength and dexterity, whichever one is higher, plus your proficiency, which is 3. Yeah, that's enough on its own without even adding the strength.
Arcane damage is 9.
It will be 1d8 plus your
Oh.
strength or dexterity, whichever one is higher.
1d8 plus strength or dexterity, whichever one is higher. Okay.
What you doing? Kill it, kill it, kill it.
7 plus 10. 10. Yay, it's dead.
Yeah, it roars at you, trying to intimidate you. You ain't intimidated. You respond by thrusting your rapier into its mouth and the end of it comes out through its brain.
Oh,
Ouch.
It goes
Ow.
limp and down.
Damn it, I was going to do something amusing next round. Rather than pulling out
Ironic.
another spear to attack it, I was just going to hammer on the back side of my spear, driving it deeper.
oh.
Ouch.
Okay, Alakazam will fly into the open spot in the triangle made by everybody and point at and breathe Dragon's Breath on it. DC 14.
This time. Oh wait, you said Dex. Yeah, that's 11. A fail.
Okay, so it takes 9 damage, and once again, Chiron will cast Firebolt at it as well.
Yeah. Light up the fire.
Oh.
The damage for the fire. I mean fire breath.
It is 20. The Fire Breath was 9.
9 damage.
Yeah, and the Firebolt is a 26 to hit, natural 20.
Screw you, crit die. What are your damage die?
It is 8 fire and 6 radiant.
8 and 6. Okay, 14,
24 or 14.
28, 52. Yeah, another 4 on the crit table.
And Alakazam flies back.
Yep. 52.
Fuck.
Okay, Alex, your turn. Number 1 was the only one that went before you.
Yeah, I know. I have my own little initiative order. A 16 to hit.
16 is good.
Okay. Let's see. It's going to be the claw attack or whatever the D8 one is.
7. I mean, 8. Yeah, the D8 plus 3.
Yeah. So that's a... Fuck, my brain is not working today.
What is it?
That's an 8. I rolled a 5 and it took me far too long to realize that's an 8 in total.
Ah.
Alex. Grim,
My turn?
Yes.
time for
Oh,
you to
really?
nuke it.
And I'm gonna pull my spear out of the freshly dead one. How far
Same
away
deal.
is the other one? Let's see. It's just
5
right
feet.
behind me. Okay. I'm not even gonna use my bonus to extend my reach. I'm gonna stab a stab.
Oh, good lord. Here we go.
Oh, good lord.
It's not a crit. It's just a 26. Wait, no. Not... Yeah, it's a 26.
Proceed. Normal damage for once.
The agony.
I roll max damage on that one, of course. So, 8 plus 10 plus 8, 26.
Yep. And you set it ablaze while you're at it.
Yep. And fuck it. It was the one that hit me with its tail, right?
Try to.
I'm gonna
in for
cold cock
physical.
it. I'm
Okay.
gonna cold cock it with my shield to the face.
You drop the shield.
Well, I haven't used my move. I pick up my shield with my move, and I cock it in the face.
Roll to hit.
Okay, and that's going to be a 17 to hit, unfortunately.
17 is good though. 1 plus 8 plus 2. Oh wait, the 2's in the 8, right?
Yep, 2's in the 8.
Okay, that's an additional 9.
Do I get to
Yeah.
roll my boon on it as well? Does it get to be a flaming shield
melee
to the
weapon.
face?
A shield is technically armor, not a weapon.
Yeah, I miss the buckler axe.
Sorry. I don't want to have an additional D8. Glenn,
Toll the Dead.
wisdom save. Failed miserably.
6 necrotic damage.
Yep. And Weimar skipped you because you're unconscious and stable.
Yeah, I know.
Unconscious but stable, yeah.
Stably unconscious.
Okay. Glenn Button, it's now its turn. It roars at you, Sanguine, and tries to go for a bite. 22.
Okay, it hits. It's a herbivore.
It's got one heck of a beak to it, though, and it's a large creature.
Have you
Oh,
or
yeah.
have you not seen a hippo crush a watermelon with a single bite?
True.
It's
Yeah, and don't diss an herbivore's
Yeah.
beak.
And,
I've
and this
been
thing
bitten by
is
my
twice or
brothers.
3 times the size of a hippo. 11 damage.
Okay.
You'll survive that?
Yeah,
I see.
I'm still up and swinging.
Yeah, you can't take down the Grimster.
I say roll to hit.
I see.
I see.
Oh, she's muted.
Ah, fucking hell, I forgot to unmute myself. Yeah. 13 to hit.
13 is not good.
Okay.
And additionally,
Oh,
if I
fucking
remember
hell.
Wild Shape right, it lasts an hour, and I've been counting. Hour just ended.
Yay! I'm human again.
So you revert back with your previous hit points.
You getting
Which is now
something?
12, thanks to Glyn.
Still plus 5. So
Yep. And you made a melee attack. Well, it doesn't really matter. It was done on the frost, not on you.
Mm-hmm.
So it whiffs above your head.
That's the end of the round. Revello. Revello.
He's sleeping, he fell asleep.
he's also roboting like crazy.
Yep.
Yep. Boop.
Skip his turn! Skip his turn!
Why?
I don't know.
okay. I'm back. Hi.
Okay, Isaac.
Hi.
Hi.
What you gonna do?
I am going to, if I can, shoot that thing with a longbow.
It's under a good. Oh wait. Yeah, I count that as. It looks pretty full to me.
So, is that a yes or a no?
If it's a large creature, it's not full. It's only half.
Also, isn't he like right behind me or something?
Technically,
Yeah,
I'm
you-
on the floor behind you, but
Because I'm only 4'10".
Okay,
can shoot
I'm
over
gonna
him.
count that as. I'm gonna count that as half cover then.
Okay, so I guess
Roll to hit.
20.
Nat?
Nat. I got him this fucker out again.
why does everybody have better die than me?
Okay.
That's the first time I've rolled a 20 the entire time you've been playing D&D.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
All I can hear now is a D&D version of everybody else has had more sex than me.
Everyone
add
else
an
has
additional
had more
damage
sex
die
than
to.
me.
No. Roll damage.
You roll damage. That's a D6 plus 3. So
Yep.
that's a 6. I mean 6.
6.
6.
Okay. You do 18 damage by the crit table. It was whatever you roll on it times 3.
Neat.
Very good crit.
I was hoping to get 2 killing blows, but no. Darn.
And something I forgot.
Yes.
Burn?
It took an additional damage from the fire.
Yep.
Is it dead?
D8 now, rather than... Yeah. Chiron. Time for the
Darn.
firework?
Yeah, so exactly the same as last time, given that nobody's moved.
Yep.
Alakazam.
Successful dex save this time.
All right, well,
It got 16 for its dex save.
okay, then it is taking half of 19 damage.
So 9 damage.
And for the firebolt, I completely miss.
Really? Okay.
I rolled a 10.
Yeah, 10 plus whatever you're adding likely won't do it.
No, I rolled a 4.
Yep, that's not gonna do it. And then back Alakazam goes.
Yeah.
In, breathe fire, out. It's a simple strategy.
Flyby is useful.
Alex, are we gonna see your claws going nuts again?
Well, no, you said I reverted back.
Oh yeah.
So, instead, he's gonna get a sacred flame on him.
Okay, that's a dex save.
Yep. He needs to
roll
beat
your
my
damage.
14.
He got 4.
Okay. Oh fuck, that's the wrong one. That's blood. That's a 6 that I rolled.
Okay. Weimar, you're still having yourself a dirt nap. Grim, time to nuke it.
First things first. Bonus
Alright.
action. I'm gonna heal for 14.
With second wind.
Okay,
Yep.
that's what it sounds like.
D10
Confused
plus
with first
4.
wind.
So, spending my second wind.
What the heck is that?
I have no fucking clue.
What was that?
Ah!
I wish I knew.
It kind of sounds
Okay.
like someone was baby shaking a cat.
Okay, Sagwin. Roll to hit with whatever you're going to about.
Yep.
I'm guessing stab.
Stab a stab.
Stab.
Shit, I am rolling crappy right now. Okay.
I can
get...
see your rejoicing.
That's a 16 to hit?
16 is good.
Okay. And that is 19 more.
Hello.
19.
Yeah, say hello.
19 more.
Stop that.
It chooses to use its tail swipe reaction. Take 21. Hit nat 20, and then I got just a 1, so it's a regular double on the die.
Okay, I punch it in the face as a response.
Stop.
Did you already use a bonus action?
Oh yeah, I did.
you
Never
did.
mind.
Action
Yeah.
surge.
I already action surged.
Oh, yeah, you did.
That I was still able to downgrade actions, so I could use my move action to punch it in the face.
Not in the book I've been reading.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I wish I could, because in 3.5, you could downgrade your actions.
Glenn?
Gunn will look around at all of this and just kind of roll his eyes. Fine. Reach into his coat, pull out 2 daggers, and just move over an additional 10 feet and stab with both of them. Oh! Hang on. Is that an action? Yeah, it's an action. Shit. Never mind. I'll just stab with 2 attacks.
Yep.
Okay, so the first attack is 19. Second attack is 13.
1 hits.
That would be 3, 7, 8. 8 grand total damage.
8, okay. What's its turn? Noticing that its first tail swipe did so well against Grim. Actually no. It's an indignant ice.
You're roboting, you're...
Yeah.
You're roboting like fuck.
I see. 22 to hit.
Yeah, okay. Go on.
Oh, exactly.
You're roboting a little bit there, bud. You didn't hear
Disconnect
that.
and reconnect.
I said 12.
12 damage.
Down.
Yeah.
Down.
12 would be enough. The D8. Ooh, that's a good roll. That's a good roll. Top of initiative.
Oh, that's me. Okay. Same thing.
Roll to hit.
Okay, this is the moment of truth which fell off the table. And into a cave.
Re-roll it. If it fell off a table, re-roll it.
Ow.
Yeah, you cocked your roll.
You said cock.
Oh, thanks, because when I picked it up it was a 12, but now it's a nat 20. Thanks for telling me that roll. Okay, roll.
Now, if you kill it, that's a good thing.
Roll damage.
Yep. Actually,
that's-
its max damage tripled. Due to landing a 3 on the crit die.
So it's dead.
So that's a 6, a 3. That's it. 27. Yep.
Is it dead?
Yep. He
Yeah,
just killed it.
I got 2 killing blows. I feel accomplished.
Okay, so quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Expending hit die. It's you regen your hit die plus your con mod, right?
That sounds about right.
Yes,
Okay.
it's whatever you roll on your hit die plus your con mod.
You're getting even better, actually. Due to the fact that that hour actually elapsed, that was actually the 7th to 8th hour. You're eligible for a long rest again.
But the question is, do we want to take a long rest in an infested area or take a short rest?
It depends. Have we leveled up yet?
After the battle, Glenn will walk over to Alex and just kind of rub her face a little bit, and I'll spare the dying on her too.
They are both stable now.
I say we have a long rest because we got 2 people.
I say we pose them in funny positions and let them wake up that way.
This sounds like a good idea. I agree. Good idea. That's neato. Good idea.
Anyone else?
I'm going to get the corpse.
Okay.
And I bring over the corpse to pose with the others.
These are
The
big
one you already
beasts,
sat down.
Yes.
So
Put in that little, like, Jesus
that
reaching over for the other dude on the ground. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to get at with that.
I was thinking maybe put Weimar
okay.
like Adam and Icy like God in creation of Adam.
Yes, there, yes.
Well, that
Fingers
works.
touching.
Yeah, there. That's what I was
Okay.
thinking.
Now, where does this corpse go in the mix?
There are the 3 people behind God. Or however many people behind him.
I toss the corpse over there and pose it proper.
God damn it, you guys.
Okay, so are we settling down for a long rest?
Well, yes.
I think that's wise at this point.
Yeah,
that case-
I think all of you are either wounded or nearly out of spell slots.
Also, someone has to real life and leave, so this is the perfect time.
I'll
Wait,
say this:
who has to head out?
Halo.
if we're
Oh,
actually
okay.
going to be taking a long rest too, it's funny, and yes, I'm still going to do it about the posing them, but I'm also going to before we actually sit down to take the rest, healing word both of them.
Nice.
Okay, give them each a quick charge.
I'm gonna head
Because
out.
we need people for watch duty.
Watch duty.
Mhm.
Yep.
If we're about to take a long rest, I'll summon some healing potions as well.
Alright, see
You,
you
you
guys.
can actually summon mundane potions.
See you guys
I
at
have a
game
first
night.
level spell that can
Right.
summon a cheap healing potion that does 1d4 plus 4.
Okay. Later,
Well-
Vivian.
Bye.
Bye, Huvian.
So, yeah, what Grimm's going to start doing is he's going to set up his alchemical stuff as well as his brewing. And I'm going to make 4 more doses of Grimtooth whiskey,
Mm-hmm.
which it was 1 toe per dose, or was it 1 toe for 4?
1 to 4.
1 to 4? Okay. I can make 15 more of those. Or actually, I can make 60 more of those at some point.
So both Alex and Weimar wake up with 8 hit points at roughly about the same time. And they're posed in the sort of God and Adam touching with fingers.
Who was the one with the pose of God because of the fucking corpse?
I think they said that it was.
I think we said that you were
Weimar.
God. Oh, was Weimar was God? I thought she
I
was God.
thought. I don't know.
I'm not sure either, but I thought so as well. So she will wake up, not be too weirded out by the thing with the fingers. She is a little bit questioning, but But when she notices that something is on her, she kind of turns around, sees the corpse, and I'm going to just randomly fling it at somebody's head.
If it's Grim, can I catch it?
Hey,
Yes, I was thinking of throwing it at Grim actually, but I just went like, okay, I'll just do it randomly because she wouldn't be aiming for anybody, but just somebody. So go for it, Grim.
Grim, I want to catch it.
Yes, do it. Go catch it. She flings it at Grim, even though that she doesn't really aim for it specifically.
Can I
Quick
make...
point of order. Can you cast any spell as a higher spell?
randomly on a d6.
No, you
yes,
cannot
you
cast.
can cast.
No, you can't. It's only the spells
Only the ones who say that they
that
cannot cast.
only one.
explicitly say yes that you can cast at higher levels.
All right.
Okay.
So was it at
but yeah.
Grim?
Yeah. She tossed it at Grim.
No, it was Chiron by
Oh,
the
Chiron. Fine.
Am I close enough to still catch it?
random d6.
I've been
You're
setting up
roboting
my
kind of
skill
bad.
and all that.
You're roboting him a bit.
Hit F5.
He's on a phone, remember?
Oh, don't hit F5.
5?
It won't work.
There is no F5.
What if it did work?
Hey, I've already rolled the encounter and no, I put the DC rather high. Just all of you gain the benefits of a long rest, and I think because Huvian's already gone, that's where we're gonna close it up tonight.
I was gonna make some more alcohol.
We're already
Can I
at
just
2
tell
hours,
you what
51
alcohol I
minutes,
make?
so...
Shall I just
Yeah,
use
to be a Scrooge.
what?
For continuity reasons, I'd prefer that the rolls be made at the start of next set.
Okay.
I am preferring rolls be...
You're roboting hard, dude.
Yeah.
One other thing right before the very, very end is you wake up despite the fact that you can guess it is actually late on in the day, about 7 or 8 midsummer, so it should actually be still pretty bright out, but it's actually a lot darker than you would think for this time of year.
We get to kill vampires.
No, this isn't the normal darkness. Like, the entire sky is darker, not just a particular area of the ground or anything.
We get to kill even bigger vampires.
The whole world has become a vampire.
Cue smashing pumpkins.
Stab it.
Good luck, Grim. That's where we're gonna close it off. Let's see, how much was that? And this is more just to play catch up. So, sorry, Revello.
It's fine. He's an NPC. He isn't.
No, he's not an NPC anymore.
He's an NPC. It doesn't matter. He doesn't get any of our experience.
I'm sure.
I like how you're saying that in character.
It's fine. It's fine. He doesn't need any of our experience.
Glenn, what are you talking about?
God damn it! He isn't a NPC anymore. He's a player now.
What are you two talking about?
Oh,
Revello!
Yeah, Glenn or Inquisitor was using his Glenn voice, so that was in character.
I don't care.
And Grit was responding as you were responding. What are you two talking about?
I think this is going to be a case of one or the other. 1800 or level 5, whichever one will actually occur first.
1800 would put us literally 200 XP below level 5.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Beep.
Level 5.
Level 5.
All right. Sounds good.
How much experience is that in total?
I'll count.
2,000.
I'll count your successes with the kobolds. I mean, the saurians and whatnot as an additional 200, and of course, all the exploring you guys did.
So the grand total, Icy, is 6,500 is for level 5.
Thank you.
Okay, so he's just sitting here talking to people.
My spellcasters enjoy a second strike on your attack action.
I'm probably gonna move Inquisitor.
Oh.
For me.
And me.
And a better proficiency bonus.
All right. Some quick news, real quick. We're going to be starting Curse of Strahd fairly soon. We're still hashing out some of the details on it, but hopefully next week we'll see session 0 of 2 different Curse of Strahd campaigns. So look forward to that.
I rolled a 6 on my d6. I now have 20 hit points.
Oh wait. Chiron is the glass cannon?
Yeah. Why do you think he's always way the fuck in the back?
I rolled an 8.
Well, we can level up off camera, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone, take care. We've been D&D with Shitlords.
Adios.
Have a good one, all.
Bye.